What does Paul do to his house? Because there's only 30-something bison left on the entire server, and they're all on his roof. Like, what is going on? What is going on? Oh, hi! Welcome to a 1,000 subscriber edition of me, Mojo, in GangZ in Eco. And as you can see, there's a lot of upgrades going on in this neighborhood, except we're in this humble house. And that's a problem. You know, I want to live up to the standards of the homeowners association for this elite little neighborhood we created. And since I have 1,000 subscribers, I'm just going to treat myself to some upgrades so I have some lumber going. And I think what I'm going to do is just build a better house today. And as you can see, we definitely could use the room anyway because I don't have any room to put down any more storage. And look at this mess of tables. It's unreal. This is just not going to do. All right, I always need more wood than I think, so I'm just going to start chopping from the outset. Get a few trees down, get some more lumber going. I think I might upgrade to a lumber roof. I'm not sure yet. I definitely like the look of Cubulus's roof and walls for that matter. And I think it would make a nice harmonious look to our neighborhood. Okay, this is definitely not the finished product, but as you can see, we're kind of making some progress. I don't exactly have like an exact blueprint in mind. I'm just kind of feeling it out as I go and editing. And what I'm thinking right now is that I'll just kind of make a symmetrical thing. So this new lumber part will be in the middle, and then I'll have two of these log things on the end. But we'll have to see how that looks because I'm not sure about that. I cannot figure out where I'm going wrong with this. Like, look at this door frame. I've tried everything to try to fix this. I even tried going ahead and installing the door. But I think in this game you just have to accept a certain level of wonkiness with the building and stuff. And I'm just going to let it go and let it be part of the charm. What does Paul do to his house? Because there's only 30-something bison left on the entire server, and they're all on his roof. Like, what is going on? What is going on? Man, I really regret making this house so big. The meteor is getting so close to us. Look at it, you can faintly see it there. It's so big now. I feel like I could reach out and touch it. And I'm still gonna be working on this house instead of the solution pretty soon here. Alright, I started crafting yet more lumber, and as you can see, I'm working up quite an appetite. But a while back, I got this wolf and this buffalo, or rather bison, hunted, and I heard a rumor that Jenny is now accepting bison in exchange for food. So why don't we go cruise down to Jenny B's organic steakery, whatever he's calling it, and grill house, that's what it is. Look at all the bunnies. And trade it in and see if we can afford something delicious. I know he's been cooking up a lot of new fancy stuff, so it's gonna feel like a real luxury experience. So let's give him the bison for 100 credit. Wow, that's nice. And we can have, oh man, there's so much good food here. What do we even do? I definitely want at least one of these meat pies, and these huckleberry pies look good. Baked camas. What do I even do, guys? Baked meat. Campfire roast was always good. Prime cut. I really want a lot of these meat pies, and one of these huckleberry pies sounds good. And I guess we can use our last 10 just on these delicious prime cuts. They gotta be good. So, yeah, let's get some. Okay, let's trade that all in. And here's all my food. Let's start eating. I'm gonna start here with one of these meat pies because yes. And look how many calories that gave us. Can we just eat another? Oh yeah, now we're full just off 2 meat pies. And we're getting 219 skill points daily. That's pretty good. So now I have the energy to keep chopping down the trees. I can make some more lumber. I can finish up this house. I don't know, guys. This house is seeming not to be like the most eco-friendly investment because, you know, normally when I'm on here, I would take time to do something for the community, and this is just like a really selfish upgrade, even though I kind of do need the space for all my crafting tables. And it's 2 stories, too. It just seems so indulgent. I kind of got carried away with the elite neighborhood thing, but, you know, maybe people will be impressed with it and, want to elect me mayor? One can hope. Man, I really regret making this 2 stories, and I think I've already nixed the side ebb thing. You know how I said I was going to make it kind of symmetrical down the middle, so there'd be this log thing, then this lumber thing, then this log thing. I don't think I want to do that anymore. I think I just want to leave it almost at this, honestly. I wish I could just slap a roof on it, but I've already created the foundations of a second floor, so I've almost kind of committed in that way. So I think I will just throw up the lumber necessary to complete that second floor, get a roof on it, and I think we'll be almost done, other than some finishing touches, of course. Alright, so I'm starting to accumulate some points again, so I think what I want to put them in is this wood construction speed, and that'll help us make lumber roofs, modern wood windows, all of that faster. And we're in the process of making some of those as we speak. And if I want to upgrade it again, I'm going to have to wait a long time because it's 125 points. But if you think that's bad, just wait until I want to upgrade my wood construction efficiency another level, because that is 625 points. I'm already at level 4. I hope that level 5 is the max level, because if I ever even get the 600 points necessary to put in this, I can't imagine what would be beyond that. Okay, what I have in my hand right now is the last of my lumber, so we're gonna have to go on a tree chopping spree here in a sec. Yep, that was it. But this is where we got, and there's that darn meteor. Guys, it looks so close I could just touch it. As Vortex likes to say, are we supposed to just wait for it to get close enough to bat it away with our shovels? Like, man, I mean, just for scale, look, that tiny thing right there, that little golf ball, that's the moon. This is a meteor. It's right here. But I'm gonna try to just push that out of my mind, because today is a day of celebration. Like I said, I got 1,000 subscribers in under 50 days, no less. Like, I know that's not like some kind of record or anything, but that's far better than I ever thought I would do. So thank you guys so much, every single one of you who has ever subscribed or ever will subscribe. I'm really blown away. All right, we got some more wood, and now we're back in the lumber business. How many can we make? Do have some efficiencies now, so we can get a little bit extra than the average carpenter. 67. I'll take it. Now that the walls are mostly the way I want them, I need to start thinking about a roof, and I think I'm gonna upgrade to that lumber roof instead of the normal log roof, because Cubulus has one and it looks so amazingly good. For now, we can make 92 of them. I think that will almost be enough. I'm not sure, but it's a good start. I don't want to make too many, that'd be wasteful. You guys can tell me if you hate this idea, but I think kind of what I might experiment with is vertical windows. I don't think I gave myself enough headroom for that to look good, but I just want to do something different, and I think because of that kind of floor separation, maybe we could get away with them. Maybe they wouldn't look that bad, but they also might not look that good. But I want to try. So what we would have is basically something like that. I'm just not sure. Let me try to put some windows in, and then we can make up our minds, maybe. It definitely gives it a different look, and I don't exactly love it more than anything, but I really don't hate it. I think what I'll do is just commit to it, and I can change it later. That's what's great about this game. You can always just cut it down and change it later, and it'll cost you just barely any calories. So just for the ones we have cut out, we'll need at least 7, so... Oh, we get a freebie. Nice, so we'll start at 9 and go from there. Part of the lumber making process is just gathering a bunch of pulp off of the lumber, I guess. Like, I don't know exactly what wood pulp is, but it's a byproduct of lumber creation, I guess is how I would say it. So look at all this. I have so many, it's clogging up everything. I think I need to make a chest just for wood pulp, so I'm gonna go try to do that right now. All right. Like that. We have the beginnings of a roof. One thing I'm definitely not a fan of is kind of how the stairs on the inside affect the architecture of the outside. As you can see, we got kind of a bumpy area here, which makes me almost want to go back to my original plan of the symmetrical house. But is it a big enough deal to build a whole extra wing to your house? I don't think so. So maybe we'll just, kind of like the funky doorway, just let it be part of the charm. I know I'm biased, but man, it's really coming together. I'm starting to actually really like it. So I finally got all the windows in place, at least on the front of the house. So that's kind of what it would look like. I like it. Okay, hopefully this is the last of the roof. It's kind of hard to lay now that it's so almost done. It's like hard to get in these nooks and crannies in a way that will please the game. There we go. Was that right? Probably. Come on. Here? Oh no, we're doing it all wrong actually. That's okay. Let's take another stab here. Okay, what if we put it here? And here? And here? Oh, I ran out. How many do we need? Like 3 more? That seems right. It's kind of hard to count. It's so weird to try to look at it from this angle. Alright, I moved the windows over and added a little detail around the door. I think it's kind of nice. I really like it. The only problem, of course, is that when you come up here now, you gotta carefully balance because there's only one set of logs to get around this fanciness, so I might just expand the deck a little more. You guys, I think I did it. It's not perfect. It's not exactly what I dreamed, but it's growing on me so fast and it's a lot nicer than I actually thought it would turn out. So yeah, let me give you the grand tour. We got this staircase, and just for fun, we have this little side staircase. And inside, we're gonna move all our tables in here on the first floor, I think. Maybe carve some windows out of the back as some finishing touches. I'm not sure yet. And then up here, nice, you can see a view of the neighborhood. You can see a view, you can almost see all the way out to Jenny's. And then of course, we need to slap the last few pieces of roof up and probably some windows in the back so we can stare at Paul's bison fiesta. And then it'll be done. But that's all the time I have for today. Thank you guys so much for watching this and celebrating with me that I achieved my dream of having 1,000 subscribers. That's just overwhelmingly cool. I'll see you guys next time in another grand adventure in GangZ in Eco.